our adoption center tonight, and just some interesting things going on. We'd love to share our day with you. It's been really hot in San Diego, and we're all feeling a little bit limp, but I think we can get through the last hour or so. So if you're just joining us, this is Fenella and Erin from We Companion Small Animal Adoption here in San Diego. And this is our adoption center where many of our animals are housed. And welcome, welcome. We do have a film crew tonight. So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask the questions and they'll let us know your questions. So Erin, something really exciting happened today.
Which thing?
There's so many, right?
There is.
So Daniel, who is the founder of Natural Cavey, we were our monthly winner for their new rescue donation nomination program, which is totally awesome.
Yes.
So thank you, Daniel. We really appreciate it. And we got sent Chloe's organic pea flakes. And from what I've seen of Daniel's work and his videos that he's shared, they're super natural, healthy snacks for guinea pigs and probably some other small animals too. Probably
Yes.
Rabbits might like them. So thank you, Daniel from Natural Cavey, for sending us the pea flakes. And what is that there?
These are thin and crispy snacks. So these are snackers. They're carrot dandelion, beet parsley,
Ooh.
candela blues, and Chloe's peas. So they're an assortment.
Ooh, that sounds really nice and healthy.
You know what? Riggs and Munchie called me already, and they really want me to send them some of this stuff.
Have they had them before?
They've had the pea flakes, and they love the pea flakes.
Yeah. And you know, Daniel has his own guinea pigs, which if you follow him, you see him with his guinea pigs. He's a young guy starting out his own small business, and we love to support people being entrepreneurs in this world, and his heart is definitely in the right place, and he supports rescues. So if you would like to support him, find him at Natural Cavey and try some of his wonderful snacks. Actually, maybe I should try. We're really excited to share with you some surprises under this alfalfa hay because, there they are. The twins were born at 4 o'clock this morning, right, Erin? Erin's
I've been awake that long.
And this is miles per gallon, MPG for short. And she's a little bit shy still. I'm just going to leave those there, see if she'll come for them.
She will.
Beep, 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 beep. Just over 12 hours old. And MPG came from our truck bed rescue that we did at the end of January. And for those of you just joining us, welcome, welcome. Lovely to have you here.
You're really quiet. You can barely hear you.
Oh, all right. Then I'm going to have to speak up a little bit. So MPG is from our truck bed rescue. And we pulled a lot of females from that rescue, most of which were pregnant. And she gave birth this morning at 4 o'clock to these adorable little ones. This is the boy.
Oh, no, we're going to ask them to gender.
Oh, we were going to ask you. It's a bit difficult to hold them up though, isn't it? All right, well, why don't you hold that little one up?
Okay. Last week I asked you guys, or I showed you how to tell a boy and a girl. So let's see if you guys can help me gender this one. We've already confirmed it, but I want to see if you guys can. So what do you think this one is?
Can you see it?
Can you
Is
see it?
everybody seeing it okay? Is it a girl or is it a boy?
Any guesses? Girl or boy?
Someone said little cow baby.
Little cow baby. That is, yes, a little cow baby.
A little cow girl or a little cow boy, though? What is it?
I think that one they're talking about.
Oh, this one, the little boy?
They said boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that one, what do you think that one is, though? The one I was just showing you there.
Somebody says girl.
Yes. That's correct.
Look how tiny she is.
We have a lot of these gorgeous agouti colored piggies.
A lot of silver agoutis in
Yeah.
the group. A lot of silver agoutis. So we were glad that they were born this morning and they were safe because we've had a lot of stillbirths with this group due to malnutrition, probably. So we were thrilled that they were delivered live. Where are you, cowboy? Maybe he'll have to be cowboy or cowbell or something. Not that that's got anything to do with trucks, but. So it's lovely to be able to share the new ones arriving in our rescue. So is everyone hearing me okay? Can you hear me, or is my voice really faint? Let me know. Can you hear me? For anyone just joining us, this is We Companion Small Animal Adoption, and we're excited to be at our adoption center tonight and sharing with you some of the animals that we have. Well, along with the happy stories, look, she's going in for nursing now.
Oh yeah, people can hear you just fine.
Oh, good. Good.
They said sound is good.
So as well as the happy stories, we do have some other stories. Erin, why don't you talk about these two? Because you foster them, you know about them.
I foster a lot of animals. This is those that you may remember. I introduced you to him. He is doorstop. He was left outside our door. He is very skittish right now.
How long does the mother nurse the babies for?
Usually up to about 3-4 weeks. Some mamas go longer. I've had some mamas with their daughters nursing them for 5 to 6 weeks, but that's kind of unusual. And since we pull the boys at 3 weeks, by 3 weeks old, they're off on their own. They don't need to nurse for the nutrition. But since we leave the baby girls with the mamas, they tend to nurse a little bit longer, which is nice for them. Oh, look at that. It's so sweet. And having 2 babies, that's perfect because they just have the
One
2
nipple.
nipples. So they have 1 nipple each, those. And mama doesn't seem to care. So that's really sweet.
I doubt it's our first litter.
She's pretty young.
She is.
She's pretty young. So doorstop is doing a lot better now. I know he was a little bit kind of thin and we were a bit concerned about him at the beginning, right?
Yeah, but he is coming onto his own. These two will chase each other, mount each other. They eat everything. They are full of energy. They are ready for their forever home.
So we're looking for a family for them,
Yeah.
right?
Preferably an older child or adult only home because of his leg. He'll need a cage without any levels, which means like no CNCs with the locks because he did have that leg injury and I don't want it to happen again.
It was broken, right?
It was broken.
leg. So he's recovered from having a broken leg, we believe, but just to be aware of that.
Yeah, so a
Definitely.
2x4 for these two, bare minimum, which is not huge. I mean, it doesn't hurt to go up, but 2x4, 1 level. They're best friends, even though they like to mount each other.
What is it?
Chichi, what's wrong? Chichi!
Do you want to go live? Talk to us.
What's going on, buddy? Could everybody hear that? He's like, hey, what about me? I'll show you in a minute, baby. But that's Chinchi.
Chinchi is up for adoption too.
Well, I want to bond him with that boy, though. But here is doorstop. He's doing well.
Yeah, he settles down really nicely when you hold him.
Yeah, it's typical guinea pig scared. They think you're a big bird coming to get them. But once, as you can see, once he's in your hands, he's good.
He actually looks like he has a little bit of silky in him. Not a
Maybe.
lot, but it's his
Go on.
hair is longer than a normal American guinea pig, right?
Considering he came from a pet store, I won't say which one. He probably is mixed with all kinds of stuff, so who knows? That's probably why he's so small too, because they're not bred to be healthy. They're bred to just pump out animals.
And he's young, so
He's
he'll
young.
grow
A little bit more,
with
yeah.
lots of good nutrition. He'll grow and be a big healthy boy, we hope.
Yes, but he loves his pellets. He loves pea flakes. He loves bell pepper and lettuce and cilantro. He loves everything. And his little friend here should go with him because they're of age and they're hormonal. So and they get along great. So I don't want to split them up. I think they just need to go together. So if you're interested, we have an application on our website.
And the website is wecompanions.org. For those people that may be just joining us now wondering who we are, we're We Companions. We're a small animal adoption center in San Diego, California. It's about, 7 o'clock at night?
Pacific,
7
yeah.
o'clock Pacific time. We're in our last hour being open today, but we will set up an adoption appointment at everyone's convenience. So if you're interested in adopting animals and you are in range of San Diego, come by and adopt a couple of animals.
By appointment. I wish we could do on site, but it's
It's
too
too
hard.
difficult.
And he's not here, he's at my house, and I won't bring him unless I know somebody wants to meet him.
So that's doorstop. And what's the name of his little friend? Do you remember? His little friend. Doorstop and his little friend. So those
He's
two.
on the website, I just don't remember his name.
Okay.
Someone
I really want to share
someone just asked if they could eat banana.
They can have a
a
little bit
little
of
bit.
it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give it every day. Well, there we go, look at these two, they're hormonal and they're best friends at the same time with each other. They weren't just trying to mount, but... Oh, you two, boys. I just know that he's from the rescue that
Oh
Scotty brought
yeah,
us.
the Palmdale
Yeah, Palmdale.
rescue. Yeah.
So he's a part of that rescue that Scotty brought them. All these beautiful Abbies are waiting for their forever homes, and they're young and beautiful.
And since life has, the world has opened up a little bit post-COVID, we've had a lot of returns from animals. And we have that in our contract that if you're unable, something comes up, you can't take care of the animals anymore, we ask that you return them to us. And this is one of a pair. Why don't you hold, this is Stylin Sam. He is a Peruvian guinea pig that came from a local shelter. We believe he was born around December 2020. He's a pandemic baby. And he was actually at the shelter with this guy, and they were adopted together. They were doing fine, and for whatever reason, they decided to have a gentleman's tiff. And this one is being very protective of his food. This is a beautiful, beautiful silky boy. And the difference between them, silky and Peruvian, is that in a silky, the hair goes straight back. Hair's absolutely gorgeous. It's just like, it's very sleek and smooth. It's just like human hair. It's beautiful. And this is a Peruvian.
Like bedhead.
And you see the hair here goes over his eyes. And sometimes grows so long that you can't tell what's the front and what's the back. So they started having issues together. And this one got very injured. So we're going to see how they do. And we may end up adopting them out separately now. If they can't get along together, they're going to be adopted out separately, but they probably won't go as singles. We like the guinea pigs to go out in pairs, so maybe we could
A ton of babies.
we could bond them to a younger guinea pig, and this would be like Papa, Uncle raising a baby.
Two experienced though, because their hair is hard to maintain, and we do help with that though.
The silk, well, the both hairs, it can very easily mat up at the back, and it gets really unpleasant for the pig and the owner. It gathers bedding and hay and all kinds of stuff in it, and it's just awful. He's nice and clean and smooth. They did a great job taking care of him, but that needs to be maintained. So if you're not up to it, don't take a long-haired guinea pig. It's too much. But if you've got a knack and a flair and you love to play with beautiful hair, maybe this is the kind of guinea pig for you. But you have to be responsible with it. So these two, this is Style and Sam, and this is Handsome Harold. And once we've assessed them, they'll be coming up for adoption probably in the next couple of weeks.
We have 2 questions.
Yeah.
The first one is, do all guinea pigs need a friend? And then the second one is, are piggies?
Oh, well, show piggies, I've never shown guinea pigs, but I know there's certain criteria that has to be met in their conformation and that kind of thing. I don't know the details of that, so I can't say if these are show quality piggies, but probably not. But there may be a category for pets for the younger folks that in a certain show they could be shown. And so I'm not going to say they're perfect models of show piggies, but to me they're all gorgeous anyway. They're all perfect show piggies. And about having guinea pigs alone, most guinea pigs are happy to be with friends. They're naturally herd animals. They're not naturally solitary, like, for example, a Syrian guinea pig, Syrian hamster. So when we can have them in pairs or groups or herds, that is what we prefer. And we like to pride ourselves in our ability to bond animals. So if you have a single guinea pig and you'd like to find it a friend, and you live local to San Diego, Southern California, anywhere, you can bring your guinea pig and we will attempt to find a friend for it. We'll give you some tips about how to make that bonding successful once you get home. Most guinea pigs will get on with other guinea pigs. In all the years I've been doing this, I have found guinea pigs that do not do well with others. But they will often thrive knowing they have a guinea pig neighbor. So if you have a single solitary guinea pig and you can't find it a friend, maybe get the same sex of guinea pig and set that guinea pig up next to your single guinea pig. And they'll talk to each other, they'll smell each other, they'll hear each other weaking. And actually they really enjoy that, and they enjoy having a neighbor. So even if you can't have them in the same cage, we would recommend a side-by-side neighborhood issue.
And these two just don't stop.
They don't
But
stop.
this is not aggression. So if you see your pigs doing this, this is normal. They're not chattering at each other. They're not trying to hurt each other. They're just mounting each other, which is normal. Girls will do it too. So if you see guinea pigs doing it, it's 110% okay. You just want to make sure they're not hurting each other, like biting each other, chattering heavily, things like that.
No, they're not chattering at all, are
No,
they?
they do this all day long.
Yeah, it's like having young boys under 10 that just like romping around and play horsing around and having fun. So that's what they're doing. So the last little guinea pig we wanted to show to you tonight is going to her forever home tonight, and she's one of the truck stop guinea pigs too. And here she is.
Of course it's me.
Her name is Rumble. And she was born beginning of March, and we thought she was a pink-eyed white. But then it looks looks like she's really dirty. So she's not white, she's actually a lilac, a very, very pale lilac and white. And she's got this crinkly, rough hair, almost like a Rex or a teddy guinea pig. I've no idea how long it's going to grow. There's another baby with crinkly hair that was born around the same time from a different mother. And then there is an adult one with slightly crinkly hair. So there she is, that's Miss Rumble. And she's going to see if she'll fit into a female herd
And with one neutered boy,
tonight. Girls and a neutered male. So
which my herd is pretty laid back. They just look at the new one and then that's it. They don't try to hurt each other or anything. They're just used to having animals thrown in there.
she seems really chill though. Yeah, she seems very chill. So she would be our first adoption, wouldn't she, from the truck bed rescue that we did. She's our first adoption.
Oh my god, that's sad. Yeah.
Yeah, she's our first one.
Come on, people, fill out applications. We need more.
Yeah. So we wanted to share with you some of our animals, our newborns. Oh, look at them. Look at them both under mama. And the mamas are so sweet when they're nursing. They just kind of sit there and stare off into space. They're so sweet. She's a good mama, isn't she?
She is.
She's a good mama, is MPG. So glad to share her with you tonight. And this is We Companions, Small Animal Adoption, just sharing some of our animals, our returns, our beautiful, beautiful boys. And these are transport cages, so don't hate us. They're going to be taken home to their foster home. So that's why they're in a small cage.
They do not live in
Do
these.
not live in these cages, so don't hate on us, please. And then there is Style and Stan, who will be coming home as well. So, any more questions, anyone?
Well, I was gonna say you can also foster with us if you can't commit long term. You can come into the adoption center or the store and help. We really need people help there.
Hey, Erin, I think I'm going to go and help close up the store. I don't know if you wanted to share anyone else or anything else that's going on, but I think so. Good night, everyone. I'm going to start helping to close up the store tonight. We're in University City in San Diego. We're open Wednesdays 2 to 8 and on Saturdays 9 to 4. So come by and see us. We'd love to see you. Bye, everyone.
I don't know if anybody wants to see anybody else, so I think me and my new little girl, because I have a few girl herds, are going to say goodnight. And I hope you guys all have a great Wednesday. Stay cool, because it's warm here right now. Bye.